first mile connectivity. But then after that, we had something in mind about projects which are less than 4 million ton, and we see that surge bin hoppers and direct loading through belts have been conceived through surge bin hoppers, as you can see in this plan. Can we go to the second slide? I hope it is, you can read it, or you can see at least what is there. What I had explained from 350 to 400 MTPA in 24-25, that means more than 400 MTPA will be done through the silo loading, and that is how it is being done. What are the rail projects which are important for us? Why I am going, go to the next slide please. See, basically we have identified from where coal will come and what are the rail lines which are required for us, which are important to move this 1 billion ton coal. These are some of the projects which I can share with you here. You can see Torishipur, Jharsuguda, Barpali, Lingaraj silo, that is through deposit basis. Through JVs, we have got JCRL, CERL, CEWRL, MCRL. They will work. I will also take you through the quantums which will be available through these projects. There are 6 railway funded projects which you can see here, which includes 4th line between Jharsuguda and Bilaspur, DFC, that is Dadri to Sonnagar, 3rd and 4th line from Talcher to Buddha Park, 10 kilometers. This is again a pictorial depiction of where it is. And now you can see the East Corridor with 95 MTPA, 83 MTPA with MCL, and 125 MTPA with CCL. These will be the addition with the projects which I am talking about. Can we go to the next slide, please? Here we see that estimated investment for these 35 FMC projects is to the tune of 10,000 crores. Next slide, please. This is something which is very important, and I think coastal shipping, till date we have to really work hard on this, and with very less movement in terms of what we are moving is there. We are moving around 22 rakes to Paradeep, and Jindals are probably creating infrastructure there. And I am told that Port Trust of India, they are also building up their capacity so that they can move coal in a friendly manner to south of India, where Tamil Nadu or AP Genco is there, and they can take coal through this road, and environment and pollution things can also be taken care of. Besides this sea route, we have got inland waterways. That will come in the second slide. Let's have the second slide, inland waterways. A total of 111 waterways have been notified with, as we call about national highways, these are national waterways, that's national waterways 1 to 5, and we are working in terms of coal which can be made available to them and can be moved through Talcher, through Raniganj, and handling. The problem of coal handling, multiple coal handling, can be reduced from the points which can be utilized through this inland water transport. Can we go to the next slide, please? So again, waterways, transportation, and the pictorial depiction of problems in this waterways. One of them is absence of night navigation. if we can go for night navigation, the movement will be excellent. Now, what is the future? We have talked about rail, road, rope, belt pipe conveyors. What is the future? So we'll talk about a little bit about smart logistic corridors with cloud computation. You see the smart plan of thing which is right now in the drawing board stage, but work is progressing very fast. There will be a central cloud computing system, and from mine to the movement to the end user, the information will be there, and the consumer can see where the consignment is through this smart coal logistic corridor. I'll stay here for 5-10 seconds because it's something important, still on drawing board, but if you like, you can see this, which is really working, and it will give that impetus which we talk about in terms of progress which others have made and India is still to make. So this is something which is on the drawing board, and we are hoping to bring it to the reality. Now, another concept which is being considered is mineral highways. In terms of national highways, we have got mineral highways. Bharti Sahab has also talked about, can we have this number of trippers clubbed together, and can movement take place? We have taken a picture from Australia, Western Australia, where road train coal haulers can move. And if we have got mineral highways, these train coal haulers can move. Then the third one is something which is important, but a little on the grey side. Some people want it, some people do not want it. This is common use infrastructure. There are assets which can be used by commercial coal mining blocks still there instead of building new one. This is again on the drawing board in the discussion stage. How well it will work, it will only come out when the discussions are over and when things are placed more naturally. This is something which I wanted to share so that minds are ignited and thoughts come up, and it will definitely come up from the private sector, it will definitely come up from the public sector, and MOC, Ministry of Coal, Government of India is 24/7 working on that. With that, once again, welcome you all, and I'm really privileged, once again I am saying this, I'm really privileged to be in this August gathering. Thank you so much. Thanks again.
Thank you, Mr. Tiwary. It was indeed a very clear picture of planning and objectivity as to what Coal India, under the leadership of Mr. Tiwary, is going to do in coming years. Rarely a presentation has been so clear, giving a very thought-provoking picture. But there are certain things which he has pointed out are on the drawing board. We wish that those activities are also taken into account and take a good shape. So thank you very much. Now I will invite our guest of honor, Mr. Abraham George Stephanos, to be there. Sir, I will just let me give you a bit of introduction of Mr. Stephanos. Mr. Abraham George Stephanos is the Managing Director of Tata Steel Downstream Products Limited. He started his career with the Indian Aluminium Company in 1984, where he held various positions in smelter, extrusions, and the foil and packaging division. In 1997, he joined the senior leadership team of TSDPL, then known as Tata Rason Limited, where he held the position of Chief of Marketing, Planning, Vice President, Marketing and Sales. Chief Operating Officer and Executive Director before being appointed as the Managing Director in 2014. He is a mechanical engineer from National Institute of Technology, Rourkela, and postgraduate diploma management from Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta. He is a member of the CII Eastern Region Council and President of the Bengal Chamber of Commerce and Industry. In addition, he is the Chairman of the CII Grenco Forum, Calcutta chapter. He is also the Chairman of IIM, Calcutta Alumni Association. So, Mr. Stephanos, to you.
Thank you, Mr. Gautam. A very good morning to all the distinguished guests on the dais, Mr. Arora, Mr. Parthi, Mr. Tiwary, Mr. Kumar, and to all the guests in the audience. And on behalf of the Bengal Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I am delighted to welcome you to this state and this city, and I hope that you would be enjoying what this city has to offer. When I was on my way here, I was reminded that early on in school, when we were having our English lessons, we used to be taught idioms, and one of the idioms was carrying coal to Newcastle. And carrying coal to Newcastle meant that you're carrying something which is not required there, because Newcastle was a huge coal producing town, and I felt that way coming here. What can I talk about coal to this group of experts? The second practical experience that I was reminded of was just about 2 weeks back. We have a factory in Kalinganagar, Orissa, inside Tata Steel's plant. We do the processing of steel coils, and we could not ship out the material. Tata Steel is shipping out the material, but we had to stop the plant because finished goods had accumulated, and the reason was that rakes were not available. And we said, why are rakes not available? Rakes are being diverted for the use of